You're an IT professional. You know your craft, you work hard, and you keep your skills updated. But if you want the respect of the C suite, you're probably overlooking the most critical factor, and it has nothing to do with your technical know how. In this video, we'll discover what the C suite really cares about. Here's a hint: it's not your project plan. We'll look at practical ways you can ramp up your business acumen without getting an MBA, and how to package your ideas, not in the way you want to tell it, but in the ways the decision makers need to hear it. And my client Jay put these principles into practice. He went from being boxed in as a product manager to overseeing an entire business unit. Now, let me tell you about Robert. He was stuck at a job doing service portfolio management. He felt painted into a corner because he knew he was capable of making a bigger impact for his organization, but he wasn't having the influence that he wanted. He wanted a leadership role that would make a difference. While interviewing for his next job at a different organization, he pitched his desired role as the execution officer, not just overseeing IT, but using IT to meet the company's strategic business goals. Well, that got the company's attention, and it was different than what most techies talk about, so they brought him on board. He collaborated with the other business units to learn about their business needs and goals. And only then did he suggest IT approaches that would be a win-win for all of them. That earned him more respect, gave him a seat at the decision-making table, and it ramped up his influence, and not just at his company, but among IT leaders worldwide. So here are three things we can learn from Robert's story. First, if you want to influence the executives in your organization, you need to speak in terms of what they care about, and that is business. So let's make that simple. How can your initiative or your project help make money? Okay, how can it help increase revenue? How can it help save money, like cut costs, increase profitability? How can it reduce risk? And how can it protect the organization's reputation? That's the big things that are keep on their minds, and that's what they want you to speak to. Okay, second point, how can you learn about this? Well, two easy ways is just read your organization's annual reports. And if it's publicly traded, follow the stock price in financial news. That is not hard to do. Just keep up to date on those things. And then get answers to these questions, and you'll be in a really strong position. How does your company make a profit? Find out. We spend money on this. People buy this. We sell it for more money than it costs. That's how we make a profit. It's pretty simple, but you need to know how that happens. Who's your company's main competition? Find that out. Who is your company's typical customer? What are their issues and what are their concerns that lead them to buy your organization's product or services? What macro issues are affecting your industry sector? And what are the CEO's top initiatives, both near term and long term? If you can answer those, you are well on your way to understanding the business concerns of your organization. You don't have to know all the details. And then third, once you know the key business issues, then become a translator. Package your ideas, your projects, your initiatives, not in the way you want to tell it, but think about the way they need to hear it. What are their goals and the pressures that they're under? Use their business unit's language. The way marketing talks about business is very different than the way accounting talks about business. So learn the language of the business unit you're with. What are the internal politics at a high level? You don't have to get into the gory details. Play to the decision makers' self-interest. What are their goals? How do they want to advance? What are they looking for? Now, if you don't know the answers to that, that's fine. Do you need help? Just ask them. Ask them these questions. After they pick themselves up the floor from fainting, because IT people rarely show this kind of interest, they'll probably be happy to tell you. Okay. You need to spend a little time doing this. But if you ask those kind of questions, they're happy to clue you in to show how can your initiative help to advance things. Now you'll have an ally. Okay. So let me give you an example. You are looking at doing a call center platform upgrade. Okay. You don't want to pitch this as integrating the data sets, cutovers, the names of various modules, and the tech skills that are going to be needed. Instead, talk about the business impact. Shorter calls, because of an improved platform, well, our reps will be able to handle shorter calls, get the information faster. That's a cost savings. Happier customers, that's net promoter score. It's something that a lot of companies measure. That's going to give your company a reputation boost, business issue. Okay. Increased customer retention leads to repeat buyers, profitability goes up. Okay. Those are the things you want to talk about, the business impact, not the gory IT details, unless they ask. And they probably won't ask a lot of those questions. So do those things. You're going to become a sought after ally, and you're going to be brought into the important decisions. You'll be invited. Hey, if you're an IT manager and you're tired of being overlooked and taken advantage of, I want to help you make this same transformation. I've created an online masterclass called Align with Your Design that will walk you through a proven framework step by step in order to get the success you deserve. Click the link in the description below. And if this video opened your eyes to a different way of thinking about your career, hit that subscribe button. I share strategies like this every week. Remember, your skills got you where you are now, but changing your mindset will determine where you go next.